residence, sir?
Yes. 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 Mr. President, I'll grant that Barney Bracken died, and that's exactly standing on red lines. Yet. No, I'm not asking for your help. I've never asked for any man's help, and I never will. But I'm telling you, you've got to do something, and do it down fast. All right, we'll talk about it on
Friday.
All right, Friday, at the White House. Goodbye.
Why don't you invite him and his wife over?
Listen, Mr. President, why don't we burn the hatchet and you come over here with Mrs. Roosevelt? Let's have a Christmas Eve on your way to Hyde Park. Good. I'm delighted. Goodbye, Mr. President. If I knew he was going to say yes, I never would have asked him. Grace, call out Smith and find out what the Democrat seat.
Yes, sir.
The packet from Tiffany's?
Yes, sir. Arrived this morning.
Fine. I'm going to give this thing to her and tell her that I want to adopt her. Where is Annie?
She's upstairs in her room, sir, writing another letter to her friends at the orphanage. I'll have Mrs. Greer call her.
Fine. Damn.
You don't have to be nervous, sir. She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
You're damn right she is. And I'm not nervous. And get it out of here.
Yes, sir. Mrs. Greer, Mr. Warbucks will see Annie now. Annie, Mr. Warbucks will see you now.
Thank you, Mrs. Greer. Hello.
Hello, Annie. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, sir. How are you?
Fine.
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 Fine. Take a seat. Annie, the time has come for the two of us. The two of us to have a very serious discussion.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
Annie, I was brought up into a very poor family in what they call Hell's Kitchen, right here in New York. Both my parents died when I was 10. But I made a promise to myself that one day, one word, that I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
By the time I was 23, I made my first million. And 10 years on, I turned that into 100 million. Boy, in those days, that was a lot of money. Anyway, making money is all I've ever given it down now. And I hate to tell you, man, I was ruthless, so I had to come over to get to the top. Because I always believed in one thing. You don't always have to be nice to people on the way up. If you know you're not coming back down. Let's go for a walk.
Sure.
I lately realized that no matter how many brothers or dudes and girls you've got, if you've got no one to share your life with, if you're alone, then you might as well be broke and back in housekeeping. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
Good.
Kinda.
Kinda?
I guess not.
Damn. I was in Tiffany's yesterday, and I picked up this thing for you.
For me? Thanks, Mr. Warbucks. You're so nice to me.
I had it engraved. It's a silver locket.
Oh. Gee.
I noticed that old broken one used to wear, and I said to myself, I'm going to get this kid a nice new locket.
Thank you, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
Here, we'll just take this over.
No! No, please don't take my locket away from me. I don't want a new one.
And what is it?
This locket. My mom and dad left it with me. When they left me at the orphanage, there was a note, too. They're coming back for me. And I know, being here for you for Christmas, I'm real lucky, but I don't know how to say it. The one thing I want in the whole world, more than anything else, is to find my mother and father. To be like other kids. Folks of my own.
Hey, I'll find your parents. I'll get her Brandy.
Miss Annie, just you sit. If anyone could find your parents, Warbucks is the best.
Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father if he has to pull every political string there is to pull, up to and including the White House.
I want 50 of your best jeans. In a day, weeks, months, for how long it takes. Put them on vacation, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for all costs. Fine. When can I have them? Tomorrow morning. Over J. I want Elliot next. Well, take him off the pole case. And give me a lot.
Mr. Warbucks, I just told you that.
But he made me the best clue for the FBI. I stayed with him to trace where it's bought and find out who bought it.
Oh, okay. Maybe the FBI should have my note too.
Just think, Candy. You may be meeting your brother and father in a couple of days.
Really?
Really?
Oh boy, I got